Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and anokware ne wo.
Ebusia, nokura ehia poma ansa na wanante. Na se nokura togusu mpo a eye ntro. Ensem pii na etwagu ye monten so. Ye fiefiem, ye nwumam ene ye media ne so. Nanso asembisa ne se emu de ehe na ye nokure. Enu nti na ye mpese obi biara etum futrogu wani nti. Ashanti Prime TV mpanyifo ye hyehyɛ dwumadie sonko a yato ne din se nokure nsem a mi opi amoako metina madi dwumadie yi mu kyeame aha ene ka amanyosem aman chechiriye ne nka nkro ne mpuntu ene ade biara ye de chechire man ema ne yeye ne ye ka no nokure so ye ka nokure kire tumi wo abra ye ni atem enti hyiame opi amoako e wo nokure nsem so afiri dwuada ekopem efiada anwumere no nwotwe kopem se nonkono ebebo apamu nokure nsem aha ene ye ka nokure kire tumi wo abra ye ni atem Ashanti Prime TV aha na nokure ne wo.
Hello, beloved. We are coming your way with a good news live on Ashanti Prime TV. It's a program that is going to bring a lot of spiritual refreshment. It's going to be a blessing unto your life. It's called Prayer Line Connect. It's going to be happening on Mondays, 11 p.m., Wednesdays, 11 p.m., and on Fridays at 11 a.m. It's going to be a time of refreshment in the spirit, a time where the Lord will minister to us by the word, by prayer, and by the prophetic that will bring deliverance to our lives in a lot of ways. I want to specially invite somebody to join and connect on Prayer Line Connect live on Ashanti Prime TV every Monday, Wednesday 11 p.m. and on Fridays 11 a.m. and your life will never be the same. I am praying for you. God will meet you at the point of your need. See you on PLC. God bless you.
Abushame mawache ema wakwaba eba Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia yatu ni din anopatutu tuso. Abusha eye morning show jumedia ye de breo. Aha ne yeka Ghana nsem, yeka amayosem, yeka school sem, yeka akwani ebedie ho nsem, yeka mrahye bedwam, yeka akwantempo ho nsem so, yeka yaresabia ho nsem. Aha ne yeka Ghana ho nsem nyina. No kure wom, ya no kure nim. Baby antro ne da ye the evidence any fact ebe kama bom aya analysis ama wa obeti ase. Aha Ashanti Prime TV. Jumedia ya to ne dia no patutu. Abusha me na me di jumedia ho chiame. Ye fa me Sam ba Ike. Jebre neti anopatututu abra aba no pa nonum ekosi se nondu ebebo no morning show sonko Ghana ina etie anopatututu abushanfo aha Ashanti Prime TV na wonim se ye ka se Ashanti Prime TV dia na che se aha na nokre no ewo
was after yes Christ you may get a city about I have to push pray until something happen. The bomb pie could say the best ABC or your brabo or how near my little brave at the impasso we agree the sanity and I made yes said was a your bomb pie could say the best ABC and you won't feel by your mom pie never identify a sasso and you and feel how anyone money no quadrant. I mean, say about the better frame. As I said, how it's about the day and Ambassador Jumedi Mono, but they be your chairman and Yabon Pire. Never their fire sasso, and you will feel how money. The day the prophet Williams Abuvi Ameda Asafa, the day Peaceway Chapel International Award Estimating before us. Come home, your mom pie. Now, the GD said, about the number of Domso, it's now, the Imagine at Dasson, when they say, well, Empire Woman, the baby of Manda too. Or how near my baby a douse should be a fra about the fire sasso. Ye hinta the way in the baby see the faso. A bonfire man, a more pancheram way. They are dancing abroad, was when your family. A day a Canada, Yawada, Elifia. Every abon no do see Duba, if it's made in a number in the West Queen as Fred. Now, your mom pieman, that's all fra, the no bit ready for more. A 0552 885147 0552 885147 or abbreviation so that as number 0533 548614 0533 548614 Fred never identify so angel push by your piano never the angel full house.
Ejebo, eja enya bedru. Eye program wanwa so a wahwe animu ache na me panel members ye de airbrem ya tene din prime trend. Me see ya tene din say prime trend. Eye konkonsa na woni fie ye di jaw no. Na Ashanti Prime TV ye de airbrem. E start from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at 4:30 p.m. Diakonya neshe Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, anana krenwo.
Nonso abo ha ya Ashanti Prime TV anyume nonso kase boso kase mu no nsem ne dodo na na betie ensem ne bi eni mu no se emfinhia dionu enkono eni na Ghana Journalist Association womo edihye so for the first time womo eba be ye no Kumasi Asante Mantem hanmosa ena akokopiem wo Santasi Asante Mantem ha ya China mo wo ha ma be bie no enche bi akra ne jedam wo ma enya sem ketwa emene so a ensem ne dodo na aka we mu ho ena nwumei mu somfo gifti abagena kendela mede esom wo se enwume no nso kase bo wa Ashanti Prime TV so enko ba bia mi twa me homra ne enka kase bo no. Yanko kase bono ensem no so na Ghana Journalist Association Awards wo mo de share so emfinhia dionu nkno eni na wo mo president anidin ne Albert Kwabena Jomfo de atudwa wo kire musa fidie no enkoso ewon kran biem afiwe ebe koso wo Kumasi Asante Mantem hanom ni nyina ne se oso de aseda PSC kwama otumfa Asante hene yise waje wo mo fel so na ode ne magu akwemu a wo mo de dwumade ni behyehyɛ so nyankopon ya adom a ensem ne dodo na aka we mu.
In fact, after 29 years, we are now moving the flagship event, the flagship awards of the association from the national capital of Accra to the capital of the Ashanti region, Kumasi, and specifically Umenshia, under the patronage of Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, Asante Hene. And today, I have personally led a delegation to meet with the team here at Umenshia, and I can tell you that everything is turning out to be positive and to be good. And we have inspected the venue, we have assessed the facilities here, and as I indicated earlier, we are right in front of the Jubilee Hall where the award will be held. In fact, after 29 years, we are now moving the flagship event, the flagship awards of the association from the national capital of Accra to
Enra ena Ghana CD Kwame Nkrumah pa ho ntoma enya mfinhia dusia na dom kuma wo mrahye bedwafie e de atudwa wo mu echire mu se yedi a yedi ne fe wo so se Ghana CD no anya mfinhia dusia no ni nyina asida kese no enkonfa maye mampani dada eye nana dodanko akofado se wo no ne nam ne so a ene CD na nya hodena gina animonyamu abamu ene abanya was so je ho animunyam nyina afa no yemfa se da piesi ne pa emfa mama mpani dada.
People have done well, let's commend them. And I want to look at it from the angle that whoever has contributed to the proper evolution of the city must be commended, they must be celebrated. I think we have a list of names. Yes, President Mama is one of them. Anybody who has been a president since the inception of the city should be commended. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who has been the president of the Republic of Ghana for 8 years, is a major contributor of the stability of the city. And when they are talking Odorodi Odoma, you are saying that Akufo-Addo has not done what?
Health Minister Nidi ene Kwabena Minta Akando di atudwa wo chire mu se e kame akoyese ne ohomfa na ko ye hospital anasa ya resabia na apayaresa na eno no legal ya ye kase mfamra kwemu jinkofo sika wo doctor eno no nam so man kofo dodo na to wo mo chese wo mo ko mo krechi abra wo mo na enso ye no wo so mo de niam egu akwemu wo a enam kwambone so eji nkrofo sika wo hospitals ahodo a enye mra kwan so no emra ne wo mu nyina bedi no moda so aso de niam egu akwemu se de be ya wo yare na akọ hospital a obetumi anya wa yare sa na hospital so no enioma ehia wo hono omo de egu akwemu ama nioma nyina ayeye.
What is left, and I must be very, very honest with the committee, is the issue of co-payment, where in some cases when you go to some facilities, though you have the National Health Insurance card, some of the facilities will be asking you to pay more. We have not completely dealt with that, but plans are far in advance. We have stakeholders engagement. It has come up strongly, and so I will allow the CEO to throw light on the strategies we are adopting, what we are doing at the moment to deal with the issue of co-payment. CEO.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Honourable Minister. So as Honourable Minister said, there were a few issues that were bringing this up. The irregular payments, which now we're paying monthly. The service and medicines tariffs have been reviewed. The medicines tariffs are now realistic and have been in place since March this year. The service tariffs will be implemented in a few months after Honourable Minister and the board approve it. The third one is that even despite us doing this, as what has been mentioned, some of the facilities have people who still collect monies, and they call it co-payment or top-ups. We've set up a committee to deal with this, and we have a strict sanctions regime. So once we are also doing our part, paying regularly and paying realistically, as soon as we realize that these facilities are collecting monies which they term co-payments, which are illegal payments, we will apply those sanctions that are in our law. And it could include getting them off this scheme, which is a very important scheme. So we want to actually also name and shame. For example, I want to put it on record that Goso Hospital, they have clearly stated that they will not allow top-ups, and they are implementing that. So we are encouraging the hospitals, and there are quite a number of them, we are encouraging the hospitals that have put this in place, and we will sanction those that are doing the wrong thing. Thank you, Chair.
Please, what is top-ups in the hospitals? Yeah.
So it's the same as, they have different names, so it's the same as the co-payments and the illegal payments.
You mentioned co-payments as if it is legal, so that's, I like the way you say illegal payments. They also, you don't even call it co-payments, illegal payments, because you are not supposed to pay if you have a working insurance card. Right?
So, yeah. Mr. Chairman, let me use this, your platform, and this opportunity to commend the GOSO District Hospital highly.
This is free.
It's so, let me use this opportunity to commend Goso District Hospital highly for the strategies they've put in place to make sure that co-payment is not happening, and to assure the committee and the whole country that we are coming after the facilities who are tolerating co-payment in their facilities. So when it gets there, it shouldn't be I can't or no. Thank you.
Yamra wa sentiment mu hamfa kase bono nhyehyɛ so wa hanu kopiem o Santase City Mall nche bia be ya bosome be ye enan ye twa mu ya na wo mo bebie City Mall yi wo Santase a eno nkrofo ekotototo wo mo ne ma kyese nya asem ketwa no ye China City Mall a China fo enye nim se wo mo boa ye mpa mabunu titiu se nwuma wo mo biebie de ne ade chiani no wo mo biebie sa ti China City Mall yi ena sabre ya me no wo kase ya wi akete ya ejadam wo hon mo denden den agire mu bofo kire se ukopie mu wo ha fire service for aya wo hon ma na so dum jama nyokuo no ejuma ekuo no ekopie mu wo hon mo no de awedere so a sebeye na jai wo mo ebetumi adum no no akoye boachi bidin
no muntumi ndumo minim se eno mo ndi dio because almost so I don't know do this pipe na pipe na peja guy ba ku bia me na kwhwe like fish okay no mamba but me show so mbetimi adum no guys you can share the live, okay, you can share it, and then if you want to join you can also join, and you can be tapping on the screen for me as well. Open a fire service door, no, maba. Actually, China City Mall, Santase. Why? China City Mall, Santase.
Yeah, to akase bone so ye nwie no ye daswa gina mo Asante mantemu ha ya China City Mall ya ejadamu wo hono na mpanimfo de ato dwa kire se bibi saba eya amoma ye nyan se ye twintwan so ne ade no akoye se senka ekoba ye na nipa efre eye odumja efo ya ankomo bepie mu ntemu etumi je nioma anase etumi dumja ikura nsa na jinsemu na nso so ekoba se wo mukohu ya wo giregyina ho de aye kasa ne nkomodie no na ama ejai ajinsemu ene wo mantumi anum gya ne ntem ti se bibi se asia ti mamufu anase wo mo de wo mani hunu bie no mo mfre firefo ne ntem no mo ba wo matumi aso ano ntem.
What do we know so far? We don't know anything. Our efforts are geared towards extinguishing the fire, preventing it from extending to other properties beyond this particular location, and making sure that we protect lives and property. That's our foremost preoccupation. So that's what we're concentrating our efforts on. How best are we going to devise appropriate means to quench the fire? So we have called for the tankers from the drip unit to come here to come and augment the tenders, so that as and when we run out of water, we'll be able to have quick access to water for the firemen to quickly do whatever they are supposed to do. When we are done with that, investigations will continue. The fire department has picked up preliminary information, but it's not something that we can do anything with immediately. We'd have to process and assess it, do evaluations before we can come to a conclusive report. So for now, our concentration is to deal with the fire. Your observation on what is hindering the efforts? Human activity. When the fire tenders were coming, the sirens were blaring, but users of the road did not create the appropriate path for the fire tenders to get here in time. And that's an appeal I'm making to our citizens. Whenever you hear any form of siren, whether it's on a police motorbike, whether it's on an ambulance or a fire tender, it is going to attend to an emergency. That's why the siren is blaring. So once we hear any form of siren, what we have to do as citizens who are using the road is to create access for the siren, the vehicles, or whichever medium has the siren to come and pass and go attend to whichever emergency that they are going to attend to. If this had happened, maybe some way, somehow, we would have been able to save the situation.
Yan konko piemu wa bontem emma yes woman power ade bia be ma betimi aye bia ne ma so betumi aye bi ama na ye ne ho emma wo ho no de waste bottles and I say ento aye no munsuo yi ne drinks ahodo yi no wo mutugu aya na ye bola wo nkronkromu na no akoye kada ban so a esesa ban so san ebedi hu dwuma ne emma yi kire mu a wo mutumi de sa neoma nyina eye ade foforo said ye beya enkoye waste ne enkoye bola wukroma ne omo se omo de dwumade we ya na eto omo masuku ntade omo books ni ade omo de netie ne ade fra na se omo akeka bom ne no so aya ade foforo kra fefefa etumi sign de boa oman no
nyina isi dani ye sanso wo blog no bottles no ye de netie shim de dade ewo e ma na ye din eno na ye de isi dan nti ye ne wa ha nyina ma ne mema mienu na kan ye hu nyina yetimi si yetimi ye hu bibia aboa me me ne mema no so bi anya bia ne bi to aduane ma me ba bi di me ba me so kosko na bi kosko so me bi eyi ma me nana no ma di kosko kokoye ye to book scroll school ma yetimi to bi ma no a wotimi disua ade enti me so me to emmom hu abonfia se adwuma we eye ma me masum pintin.
Ghana Mampeni, His Excellency John Romani Mahama de Atuja Wotri Musene AI metre artificial intelligence aba ene nkofo de ye neoma bebre bi de ye neoma mfaso woso de bi so de di nsemmone nkofo tete chire de ma misinformations ye no enye ade a ebetumi aboa Ghana man yi eni wiase nyina nti o de tudwa se wiase nyina ema ye ni nko saade a abai ho metre AI a aba nkofo de di dwuma no enti sa ebetumi de oyo nepa abre oman bi ewo wiase enti wo sre se yebema yani akosa de ne ho na aban no so de nani ato fom e de ne egu akwam se de be ya omo betumi asisi ne omabone a AI enkofo betumi afa so de aye ne omabone wo man yi mu.
Work to win the global war against misinformation and disinformation. We leave this conference reminded that disinformation is not an abstract issue. It is shaping elections, it distorts public health response, it fuels conflicts, and undermines the fight against climate change. A decade after the Paris Accord, falsehood continues to erode public confidence in science and policy. If we're to build a sustainable planet, we must also make an informed public. Likewise, the dawn of artificial intelligence has transformed the information landscape. While AI offers immense opportunities for innovation, it also amplifies the risk of misinformation and economic disruption. Deep fakes, synthetic media, and algorithmic manipulation are reshaping what our societies perceive to be the truth. Our collective task must therefore be to harness AI responsibly, to promote transparency, and to ensure that technological progress strengthens rather than undermines public trust. Independent journalism is not a luxury, it is a public good. When journalists can hold their governments accountable, societies flourish. When truth is defended, peace is preserved. And when citizens can access reliable information, democracy endures. So the message from this conference is unmistakable, that the world must invest in truth as deliberately as it invests in infrastructure, in energy or defense. The cost of inaction will be far greater than the cost of those commitments. And so finally, let us leave Paris with a renewed determination to support journalists and institutions that stand for integrity and accountability, to demand transparency and ethical responsibility from digital and AI platforms, and strengthen international cooperation to protect information as a shared global asset. In the words of the late Nelson Mandela, a critical, independent, and investigative press is the lifeblood of any democracy. That conviction must guide us as we translate the outcomes of this conference into lasting global action. I thank you.
Ebeto dwawie ya se soja ni bi meche military officer bi a wakopie mo bema camp pharmacy wo ho no na wasoma akwada sa abofra ne nto adura eye 65 Ghana cedis meche tetisika no it is 6.5 no I was say one pedro ni bi mu nti akoda ne mfa nko no de koye no ababa wa no ese want me nye dro ni bi msansa wo de akosa de abaye nya adwuma sa eno nam so ama soja ni ese want ase se wo de ne sika beto adro no wo so wo mpe biem na jiwade na tomo bi foforo na fa ne sika ma no a wo so want ase eno nam so maba wa mienu e workshop ho no mo e bro pa ase ne yam ma abuwo mo chensenya nsem keto eno no aspark conversations with social media me kire abe fonten tan fidie iso a eno no aye trending story a enkofo dodo na eka ho asem
today what you know mo ku ni grete ni dibi so I am with you
Abrantie ya wo so wo ye soja ni a wo she mufti wo nche soja atade wo wo kire ne mensem wo ma so sa no ane ene military police nso nsa so ni mu say bi chen bi o ai yesi fa boye ho ban wo soja die no emfa moroma krache enye tete kane soja ni bi ne yedi ni ha eti ene military asojafo nso so aposi fa o maye o mo me kire wo military police a wo mo no ena se soja ni eye bone a ye che wo mo wo mo nsa so abrantie mu na emra no nso so ni bedi pa ye beto akase bono so nanso ye be konkofo man so nsem so nti no mesre wa adama jebre na twai mi kakra bi na mentwa me honom kase so nsuo mra ye ba ye de kase no ebeto aso ya de obi man so kase ebo no kopiem wo UK metre United Kingdom ne ho kuro ketwa wo ho no aye frɛ no South Yorkshire ai wo England na kopiem wo no ma atoren chem a encheye bia ebisi wo Ghana ha ewiemu hye nam wiemu kotigu ye nipa mako wo twe mpanimfo atitiriw pa nam so eto anananom won se do a nanu ye nra krompa sema meken Kenya nso so eho empanimfo de wiemhyɛn bia na mo wiem o mo kote hwe ye no nso nipa makomako dumienu awuo no ukopie mo United Kingdom a eho nso so ebi asi wo ho no ma no de nipa baako ne nam so ato na nanom ewo nsie do. Yeda swa jina nkrofo manso kase ho nsem so na ye nra ye kopie mo Jamaica na ensu kese mframa na mso ama nipa dodo ne nyapade asesei ne no sentrofo ne etimemufo ewo ho a wo ho kam bie no etwetwe nkoma wo mo age wo mo ho nsem ne bi de enam so ama mframa yi de a edeto wo mo amekre atorenchemi mu no wo mo a wo ho kan ye no womo de nsem se ya tudwe bisi womo ma ene nam so ato na nanom wonse do womo nya pade asese ye no omo de ho nsem atudwa
ndege 4 semaines kala ngochi bebe ki gen moi gen yun qui fait 17 ans là moi gen yun qui gen 8 ans l'une qui peut aller 4 ans là, de semaines 4 ans. Eh bien, tous les 4 ans.
Nous n'avons pas de route. Et dans zone là, tout ça c'est monde, donc on va regarder là.
Llegó los primeros cines, yo tuve que, ¿cómo se llama esto? Meterme dentro del armario. Digo, no, para que no, mira, hasta la comida que me iba a comer, no lo pude comer porque mira, me la llenó de agua, todo en el suelo, todo. Los monos se salieron. Coge ahí para levantarlo por ahí.
Aha ya Ashanti Prime TV anyume no so kase bona tie hwe ye no ane aha ena brebe ma kwan ma ye di ene kase ni nyina ba wie ye wo kase boyi mu no ensem no dodo no na ye di bre wo na emu nsem no bi ya rehosem de chese obepi mu Asante mantem ha no Kumasi City Mall me China City Mall e wo ha o mebie no Santa se be ya bosumi na ntemu ani no ejedam ameno na yawe hosem yekopie mu wonkofo mines alupre me kire wiem hyeyi helicopter ate ahwefo mu ama nipa ba kwa to na nanom wonse do wei ene nsem ne dodo no a se wanti bia obetumi asa akwa YouTube ne kire se ye Facebook ne ye media handles ahodo wasan akwa kobo replay na kire se watie de course bia wakase bono so Kasi mu aboafo mo eso masene me kire me producers ne me director ya adwempa me producer na me sure what brief in brief out ni nyina no magye aye amakase no aye fe me producer ho ani ka me pe wasem what na me sure pa amakase na ye easy and so simple me da si bebre Esther Excels yeah ono so ha no me personal camera woman na me sure wo nyina me a ene meji breaking kan kase bono ema wo no medi the gifty abag na frame me gift la meje osopa Jacopo eya doma producer brabie mote o say aha nyami insure producer ochna ye beto aso